Dave Lorenz along with Michelle Banache in this time of the year that I just think about skiing constantly, or just being out in the beautiful winter out of doors in Michigan. And we're going to find out about one of the places you can enjoy all of that next.
We are, and we have Bob Frye, owner of the Cross Country Ski Headquarters up in Roscommon with us. And Bob, welcome back to the show. And you guys got to be gearing up for, probably you've already started with your winter season.
Yes, we've been very fortunate. We had an early snow just after Thanksgiving. They forecast 1 inch, and we got 8.
Well, there you go. That's the kind of stuff you guys like to see.
Oh, we love it.
Yeah, I did hear that you got that over that Thanksgiving holiday weekend. So you've been getting going a little bit earlier this year, which is a great thing. But, you know, the thing that really makes Cross Country Ski Headquarters different for cross-country skiing is that you may have an opportunity to make snow on most of your property.
We do, and we hate to do it because it's so energy intensive. And this early season snow is really going to help me on my electrical bill, I'll tell you what.
And your water bill, I'm sure.
You bet.
Yeah, it's a good thing. Well, tell us what's happening up there this year with Cross Country Ski Headquarters. I know you're doing some new things. We
are. One of our new things that we tried out a little bit last year was a full moon night ski. And what's really cool about that is that you ski out to Trapper's Cabin under torch-lit a torch-lit trail.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you go out under the torches, you ski from torch to torch, you get to the cabin, and there's a big bonfire there, and you get some hot chocolate and some s'mores.
That sounds good. So what are the particulars with this? You have to show up by a certain time? How long can you stay out? You know, things like that.
Well, the way it works is that you show up before 6, and if you need equipment, you can rent it very inexpensively, and ski out to the cabin, and you can enjoy the bonfire and hot cocoa and the s'mores till 8:30. Then you have to ski back.
Okay.
How long of a ski are we talking?
Oh, it's not over a mile.
So this is something that you don't necessarily have to be a hardcore experienced cross-country skier to enjoy.
No, and it's not fully lit like you might think a parking lot would be.
Yeah.
It's more like a point-to-point, so it's all on flat ground, so there's no hills to worry about.
So there's no racing under the torches?
Oh, they do race under the torches.
You're kidding
But they're
me.
not supposed to.
Yeah, I suppose so.
Especially the kids.
Well, how long is your entire park system, your trail system there?
Well, it's right around 10 miles.
Is it really?
So we have 8 different trails, and 3 of them are pretty flat. So the less adventurous, or the people that are more injury prone, like you, Dave.
Yeah, that's right.
Might want those trails, so they're not worried about going up and down hills. But then we do have some hills on the Rolling Hills Trail, which make it a lot of fun. And we also have skate skiing here, which means the trails are wider. You can get on these fast skate skis and just have a great time.
Bob, you just reminded me of a time when we brought George Zimmerman out to cross-country ski. Now, remember, George is a sailor. He's not a skier.
Right.
Hysterical. But you know what? He got out there, and I was really proud of him, and I think that and he really enjoyed it. And I think that if people get out to a place like Cross Country Ski Headquarters, where you can, try the various, trails out, the kind of the easier ones first, and then maybe, gradually, move to the hillier hills and such trails, you're going to have a great time enjoying this fun sport.
Right. And the other thing that we really have found is that if we can teach people how to get up after they fall down, 70% of them will come back.
Yeah.
And we do that with a mini lesson with each rental that hasn't skied before, and there's no charge for it. So it is easy to learn. Mm-hmm. And the other thing, Dave, is that as people get older, they kind of think that maybe downhill skiing might not be as much fun, and they might want to do some more cross-country skiing.
Yeah, well, it is a great workout.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
This is my father's favorite season is winter, and and that is because he can cross country ski, even if it's just around the yard. He lives for this stuff.
It is, and Michigan is made for cross-country skiing. If you saw the bands of lake effect snow from Lake Huron and Lake Michigan and Lake Superior just coming down, that's the biggest snowmakers in the world, and we are blessed with that.
Yeah. Well, tell us more about Cross Country Ski Headquarters. What are the costs that people can expect to pay to use the trail system there, and to rent skis if they have no equipment at all, and then maybe to get a lesson as well.
Okay. Well, we have a great program for all those things. What we have is called a facilities pass. So it takes care of your parking. It takes care of the use of all the facilities. It takes care of the Stone Turtle Day Lodge, where you can bring your own lunch or buy your own lunch, and that's $7 a day. And so it's the best deal going for good quality family fun.
And, a lot of folks have probably never been there. How do you get to Cross Country Ski Headquarters?
We're on the east side of Higgins Lake, just about 3 miles off of I-75 and 9 miles off of US 27.
Of course, you always have kind of special events and activities going on. And, of course, this full moon night skiing program you mentioned. When does that start, and how often are you going to be doing that this winter?
Well, there's only one full moon a month generally.
Okay.
And the first one starts on December 28th. And then the next one's January 26th, February 25th, and March 27th.
And I see you have several other events, including, I saw somewhere on your site, a Pure Michigan event, a Pure Michigan Winter Trails Day event.
And that's going to go on not just here, but at all the Great Lakes Winter Trails Council members areas too, which includes a lot of the downhill areas and a lot of cross-country ski areas throughout the state.
I know you've been doing that for several years.
Right, but it's just for never-ever skiers, just to invite them to come to one of our areas, give them skis, give them a lesson, give them a good time, and there's no charge.
That's
it's
fantastic.
A really good deal.
Going to be January 12th this season, so some good times to be had there.
Right, and they can get that, Dave. They can get all that information at mywintertrails.com. mywintertrails.com for the association information. And to find information about Cross Country Ski Headquarters, where do people go on the web? crosscountryski.com.
crosscountryski.com. Thank you, Bob. Bob Frye, owner of Cross Country Ski Headquarters in Roscommon. Really is a cool place. And I love the fact, I know he doesn't want to do it for a lot of reasons, but the fact that they can make snow, so if there's not a lot of snow, where you typically might go, to park or whatever, head up there and you're going to have a great time with Bob and the gang. Speaking of having a great time, we always, of course, celebrate having great times in our four-season state of Pure Michigan, and we recommend you go to michigan.org to find out about all the cool things you can see and do all throughout the state. Lots of great information. I like to go to michigan.org just to kind of see that feature information that's right from the homepage. You're going to find information on what we call our hot spots. These are maybe some featured destinations around the state. Might be doing something special or offering a special discount or something like that. So look for that. And also, I go to michigan.org just because it's easier for me to get to all the various social media platforms. You can click on the Facebook icon or the Twitter icon, or maybe check out the blog. A few weeks ago, I actually provided some information about why I love winter so much on our Pure Michigan blog. So, and of course, we're always looking for guest bloggers. So if you're out there and you want to send in some information about what you like about Michigan, we're looking for that little story from you as well as a guest blogger. And don't want to miss out on this, to remind you to go to michigan.org, the Pure Michigan store, if you're looking for some gift-giving ideas for the holidays. There's a great opportunity. You can share that pride that you have in Pure Michigan by simply going to the Pure Michigan store, finding some product that you want to give away right there, and you can do it at michigan.org. Hey, we're going to be finding out what's happening at the Walter P. Chrysler Museum at this holiday time next, right here on Travel Michigan, where your trip begins at michigan.org.